friends, it's Carol and Zook here with Stitch, and today is Saturday, August 15th, 2020. Welcome to my channel about cross stitch. I'm really glad you're here, and thank you so much for spending part of your day or evening with me. So we'll just jump right into it. Yesterday was World Cross Stitch Day, so I hope you had a great cross stitch day. I didn't get as much cross stitching in as I had hoped, but I did get some in, so that's good, and I'll show you that in just a few minutes. And we had some fun giveaways on our Facebook group, so if you're not yet a member, they'll always link down below and at the end of the video. I also wanted to thank everyone for their very kind well wishes and comments about my new job. So I have officially finished work at my old job, and I will be starting my new job on Monday morning. I'm very excited about it. I'm very sad to leave. I did enjoy my old job. I loved the people that I worked with, but it was just one of those things that was time for a change. A lot of you asked what I do and what I'll be doing. So my job that I just finished, I work for the medical school here in Portland, and my job was I ran the advising program for our current medical students, and I also helped build that program, and I built and ran the program for advising prospective medical school applicants. So it was a lot of mentoring and a lot of program management type of work. My new job, so I will still be in education. I am going to a smaller undergraduate institution here in Portland, and I will be helping them start a Center for Community and Global Health. So any students who are interested in pursuing a career in any of the health professions. So that's the big difference for me. I'm very comfortable with understanding the qualifications for MD program, but now the challenge for me is to learn qualifications for all the other health professions that somebody could be interested in. So it's going to be continuing the mentoring aspect, which is really my passion. That's what I love to do. And this new job has more of an emphasis on the mentoring. I will also be doing, connecting with members in the community, and I'll be doing some teaching as well at the new job. So I'm very excited to get started. And, like I said, it's sad to leave. I love the people that I work with. At my previous job, I enjoyed the work I did, but it was just time for a change. I was at that particular job for 7.5 years. And then before I went to grad school, I was at the same university for about 6 years. So I've been there for a while, and it was just time for a change. So I'm very excited. I'm looking forward to Monday morning. I'm not sure at my new job. So a lot of you may know that the job I just finished, they allowed me to do 4 10-hour days. So I would have every Friday free. I don't know that that's going to happen at the new job. So I have to get used to working 5 days a week again, which I think that will be one of the biggest challenges for me, is going without my Friday naps. But we're all good. I'm excited, and I'm looking forward to Monday morning. So again, thank you for all your well wishes. The comments were so lovely to read. So let's jump into cross stitching. So I have a finish, and a lot of you maybe have already seen this, but I finished block 10, scene 10 on Harbor Haven. This is by the Bay Needle Arts, Donna Bayless. This is the 10th block. This block went the fastest of all of them. Now the first 4 blocks I did last year. So scenes 1 through 4 I did last year, and that was before I was timing, tracking my time. So I don't really I won't be able to, I can estimate, I can take an average and get an estimate of how long this whole project will take me. But this one was by far the fastest, by I think the next fastest one. And I don't time to try to do it fast. I just time to track my time. But this one was 3 hours faster than the next fastest one, if that makes sense. There's just a lot of blocks of color, and I think that made it go fast. So this is scene 10 complete. We have 2 more scenes, and then Harbor Haven is completely done. So I'm really, really looking forward to this. I showed this in my last Flosstube that I was nearly done. I worked on it last Saturday and I finished it Sunday. So it was nearly, I did get it done pretty early in the week. And I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm stitching this on a 32 count Belfast linen in vintage smoky white. And I love the fabric. And I should have enough to finish the last two seams. That's always the worry, right? But I'm super excited about this. So that's my finish for the week. And then whips. I pulled out, this was a Jolly July start. This is Holly Angel. This is a Lisa Leanne Designs. This is from Just Cross Stitch Christmas Ornaments, the 2018. Let's see if I can get this. The 2018 edition. She's so cute. And this is one of the ones that I want to finish this year for a gift. And if angels without eyes disturb you, you might want to look away. But this is where I got. So I did about 4 hours. Yeah, I got 4.5 hours. My goal was 4 hours rotation this month. Got about 4.5 hours in. So I finished this topiary tree. It still has a stem and the pot down here to do. But then I moved over to work on her face and her hair and start on her dress. This is on a 14 count Ada in light blue. So I'm going to put her away until next month and give her another 4 hours next month. She's fun to do. It's really fun to see kind of how she's coming together. So I like her. I like her. So she's going to go away, come back out next month. And then I pulled out my temperature tree by Stitching Mommy. Woo. This is a tree that tracks the temperature. So each branch represents a month, and each leaf on the branch is equal to the number of days in that month. And this is how far I got. So I did the week, I got caught up on the week, or maybe it was 2 weeks last time that I had to do. Now, this was our 100-degree day, and then you can see it cooled down significantly this past week. There's all these that are in the same 3 or 4 degree range, and I can't remember what range that was, but it was like mid to upper 70s, I think is that range. Now, this weekend, today, Saturday, it's going to be 100, and tomorrow it's supposed to be 101. So we'll be getting some more deep, dark reds in there. But this is stitched on a 32 count light blue Lugana. So that's coming along. And then I pulled out my Whip Go piece so I have 3 Whip Go pieces for this month because I did not give myself a free square, and I put a project in there. And so I have 3 projects to work on. So last month, one of the projects was Death by Cross Stitch. It was called again for me this month. So Death by Cross Stitch is a long dog sampler. I am working up in this corner, and I'm working on the space with the unicorn. All right. And this is how far I've gotten. Oops, there's a hair, so you can kind of see the top border's done, and then I'm working in here. Which is so fun to work on. So I am using Jan Hicks color conversion that she used for Hoity Toity. I'm also using it for Hoity Toity, but I'm using the same colors in Death by Cross Stitch so that they kind of coordinate somewhat together. And I'm just kind of making it up as I go. So the main kind of outside border color is DMC 939. This is DMC 3778, this pink. And then inside here, I am using a Gast. It's Harvest Basket. And what you see done there used up one whole skein of it. So I had to borrow another skein from Hoity Toity, but it's fine because I'm at this point. So I think when I started, I just wasn't thinking how big this project was. And when I started, I just grabbed one of every of the colors I needed, but I'm going to need a lot more than that for this. And then the heart is in, it's a Gast, it's called Briar Rose. So I am loving this. I have about an hour and a half left to do to complete this rotation. And then it will go away for the rest of the year, actually. So what I'd like to do before it goes away is I'd like to finish. So I'm, past the heart. Whoops, past the heart. So it gets smaller, as it goes down to the bottom here. So I'd like to get down to right about here and finish that unicorn before I put it away. So that's my goal. I think I can do it. I think it'll take me probably longer than an hour and a half. But if I really focus on it and get some good stitchy time in today, I'd like to finish that piece, that part of it today, and then the rotation will be done. And it will go away. And then my goal on this for the next year, it's a hefty goal. It's to complete this whole top over the next year. So it's going to need a lot more attention than I've been giving it. Because it does take a while. There's a lot, and I'm highlighting. I can just show you real quick. I'm highlighting so I don't lose my place, because there is, it's a lot of negative space, reverse imaging, so it's really important to get the counting right. It's a lot harder to fudge on this, so I am highlighting, which slows me down a little bit, but, the unicorn is also not stitched at all, right? It's completely just left blank. So it's really fun. It's really interesting piece. I really love how it is turning out. I'm loving the colors that I'm choosing. And if I can push through, and I'll get this unicorn done. So that's where I'm at with that. And that's what I worked on this week. It doesn't, I just hit my lamp if you heard it. A nice calming ding. It was my lamp that I hit. So that's what I've been working on. It's been a pretty good week. It was very, very busy at work trying to finish everything up. And, you do a job for almost 8 years, and you realize how much of the job is in your head and not actually on paper for somebody else to understand how to do the job. So, okay, so next up, I got some Stitchy kindness in the mail. So, I forgot to grab something. I'll be right back. I am back. I got some Stitchy kindness in the mail from Cheryl. And I'm only going to use her first name, but I want to explain it. I printed off her email because I wanted to make sure I explained it. Cheryl had emailed me and asked if she could send me some charts, is what she called them. She called them charts. She sent me 2 packages of kits. They're actually kits. And she has a Etsy shop. So she said I could keep any of the projects I want for myself, which is very, very kind of her. And she sent all these. So Cheryl, thank you so very much. So the name of her Etsy shop, and I will link it down below, is Creative Crafts. And this is what she says about it. She says, I have diamond painting items available for sale. So it's completed diamond painting items that she completes and then she sells. I took a look at her website, and she has some really pretty, I think they're keychains on there right now. She said, I'm currently adding completed items to the page as well as posting kits that I need to destash. Please note the shop is a work in progress and is continuing to evolve. So Creative Crafts by CLL is the Etsy shop. So if you are interested, please take a look at Cheryl's webpage. And I will show you, I'm just going to show you really briefly all the kits that she sent me, and then we'll do giveaways later. We're not going to give them all away today, but so first up is this completed kit. This is a Janlin kit. When you go through deep waters, I will be with you. Completed kit. It has everything in it. This one is by Joy Sunday. It is the 12th. Oh, this is Zodiac. This is Cancer. And it says it's pre-printed. So I think it might be a stamped. No, it's not stamped. It just says pre-printed. I'm not sure what that means. But we'll figure it out before I give this one. I'm not going to give this one away today. But Zodiac. And this has the fabric and the floss and everything you need in it. This next one came in an envelope like this. And so I did open it just to see what it was. And it's a really sweet embroidery kit. And it will look like this. And it says, "Girl, you are a boss." And it's embroidery, not cross stitch. And again, it comes with everything you need. There's fabric and floss in here. Yeah, so that's that. This one is a stamped cross stitch kit. Again, it has everything you need. This is by Janlin. This is called Hummingbird Wreath. So if you like stamped cross stitch, this would be a great one. This one is called My House. It's by Janlin. It says, "Love makes a house a home." Again, comes with everything you need. This one is a chart, and it's called Princess Lily. And it's in French, I think, so I'm not going to try to pronounce it. But it's called Princess Lily. Isn't that sweet? I know some of you have little grandbabies that would be cute for. This one is called Believe. And this is a Joan Elliott design. And it includes the beads and everything in that. And this last one is called Breakfast. It's by It's Stitch Cross Stitch. And it says breakfast, and it has your breakfast meal on it. Isn't that cute? So Cheryl, thank you so very much for your generosity and really giving this to the community. And we will definitely be passing some of these along. And so make sure you do check out her Etsy shop. I'll link it down below. Okay, so now giveaways. Let's jump right into giveaways. Sharon Lamasny, I am still waiting to hear from you. I know things get busy. So I'll give you another week to get back to me and email me at CZookStitch. You won this last week, so I need your address. And then we gave away 4 little charts this week. So first up is Lizzie Kate Autumn ABCs. And the winner of this is the Volunteer Stitcher. So please email me your address. Next up is this Blessings Abound by Bent Creek and Anne Musu. I'm so sorry if I mispronounced it. Mousseau, Musu. And I need your address. The Turkey by Bent Creek, Sarah Dempson. You won this, and I do need your address, Sarah. Yeah, so Sarah, you won that. So Sarah and her mom, Kim, have a YouTube channel called Stitch and Stuff. It's fantastic. They are a mother-daughter duo. Check them out. I'll link them below as well. And then, last but not least, is this little by Homespun Elegance. It's a Harvest Home. And Linda Fisatola, you won this, and I do have your address. So I will get that sent out to you as well. All right. I have a big pile right here. So, giveaways for this week. Let's give away this one from Cheryl that Cheryl sent. When you walk through deep waters, I will be with you. This one is called Peaceful Shores. So if you'd like an opportunity to win this, say the keyword is peace, P-E-A-C-E. Okay. And it's the whole kit. Everything you need. The floss. It looks like it's 14 count Aida. Yeah, 14 count cotton Aida, 6 stranded cotton floss, chart needles, and instructions. Open worldwide. Next up, sorry to tell you this funny story. So, you know, my house is on the market, still on the market. We dropped the price, which hurt a little bit, but still on the market, and I put tons of stuff in storage. Well, in storage, I put all my charts and magazines, my cross-stitch charts and magazines, and I wanted them. I really missed them. So I had a friend take me. I had to take a couple boxes to storage from my old job when I cleaned out my desk. I had a couple boxes of stuff I just didn't need at the house. So I had a friend help me take it to storage, and then I dug through storage to find some boxes with my charts and my magazines. So I got those. I did not find the box with my DMC. It's in there. I'm not worried. I don't think it's lost or anything. Or not just my DMC, but my whatever small stash I have of floss. I think it's just buried in a box somewhere where I couldn't get to without pulling everything out of the storage unit. But I did get the charts and magazines, and I found this is a freebie that came with one of the magazines, but I found it and in the pile of magazines. So I'm going to give this away. It's called 12 Seasonal Wreaths, and it's a little book. I'm wondering if I can, they're all the charts though, so I can't really, but you get 12 of them. I'll just show you one from a distance. So you get 12 wreaths in this cute little compact book. This is from the World of Cross Stitching. So if you'd like an opportunity to win this, say wreath. Singular. It's just easier. Okay. And then, so, you know, I'm a big fan of Garan tote bags, and they have a new website called Garan Stitchery, where they sell charts and fabric and floss. But the past couple of years, Ronnie's birthday is in early August, and the past couple of years, Ronnie has been making bags, and the sales from the bags go to as a donation to St. Jude Children's Hospital. So I bought 2 of the bags, and I'm going to give one away on here. So this is what the bag looks like. It has the sweet handprint, and then inside is the happy birthday for Ronnie's birthday. So I bought 2, and this bag is a good size. It's a little bit bigger than their normal mini bags. Let's measure it. I should have done this before. So this is about 9 by 6.5. So this is a good size mini project bag. You could store, you know, an ornament project in it, or, you know, your tools and whatnot. So I did take it out of the plastic wrap just to show you what it looks like, but I'll put it back in, never been used. And if you'd like a chance to win this, say hands, H-A-N-D-S, because there's hands all over it, and know that the money that they raised from this, which I think they raised over $2,000, was donated to a very good cause, St. Jude Children's Hospital. So that are the giveaways. Those are the giveaways for today. Now moving on to plans. So my plans for this week, I think next week's video is going to be pretty short and sweet. Next week, so this week I'm going to work on the temperature tree. I'm going to finish up the Death by Cross Stitch rotation. And then the last 2 rotations I have for Woodco are both Narnia by Jan Hicks. So I'm going to get at least 1 rotation done, if not more, on this. So this is a Jan Hicks Creates Stunning Cross Stitch Designs, and it's Narnia. And I will show you where I'm at. I love this piece. So I'm not using anything called for, which is very much true Jan Hicks fashion, is to change everything on the pattern. So this is how far I am. This was a mania start for me. I am stitching this on a 36 count natural flax linen, I think is all it's called. I got it from Rita Areen on Facebook. And I am using Victorian Motto Sampler Shop, and I am using these 2 colors. It's Cream Puff, so it's a bit of a variegation. It's equivalent to Ecru DMC, and I'm using Coal as well. So the Coal is like a really deep gray. It kind of shows as black, but I was going for a really deep gray, and that's what that is. So that's my plan, is to really focus on this and try to get as much of the rotations. So I have 20 hours of Narnia to do this month to complete the last two, because it's 10 hours for each WIPCO block is my goal. So I hope to make some good progress on that. So I think that's all I have for today. This is a busy weekend. I have my cousin coming into town this evening, and we have an open house tomorrow, and I start my new job Monday morning. So it'll be a hectic week, but a good week. We are primarily continuing to telework with the new job as well. I am to go there in person on Monday morning, which makes absolute sense, and I am fine with it. I'll get a tour of the campus. I've only been on campus maybe once or twice before, because of course the interview process was all done virtually. And so I have some HR stuff I have to do in person. I'll see where my new office is, even though I won't be in the office. And then I think we'll be teleworking the rest of the time. So I think that's it. I think that's what we have for you today. So I hope you had a great World Cross Stitch Day. Carry it over into the weekend. I mean, why not? And I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you next week. Take care. Bye.